Let me know if this sounds familiar. You wake up and send your daily good morning text to the object of your affection. A few hours later, you get a short response. Perhaps you exchange messages back and forth, but then there is silence. You try to connect with the person on and off over the next week. They seem busy, or feed you excuses as to why they haven't been readily available. You assume people are busy and don't think too much about it. Then, on Friday, you get a call from this person asking if you want to do something. Or they send a text asking what your plans are. You meet up and have a nice evening out. It's your treat because you're a nice guy and you like this person. It's all smiles and warm hugs and no real conversation about the nature of your relationship. You wake up the next morning and send the good morning text. And again, they are back to not responding for hours, followed by excuses. Now for the million-dollar question. Do they like you? What's up everybody? It's me, Tanvir Ahmed, your friendly neighborhood relationship coach, and today I'm bringing you 5 signs that someone may just be keeping you on the hook. The last one is probably the most obvious, but also the most overlooked. The first sign someone isn't that into you is you always contact them first unless they want something from you. If you're always the first one to initiate contact and they don't even contact you to see if you're still alive, then it's quite possible that they're not that interested in you. People who are enthusiastic to talk to you will check on you. The second sign they're just not that into you is you always spend money when you're with them. If every time you get together it requires you to spend money, then they just might enjoy spending your money. You might as well just be a free meal or free drinks to them. If that is fine with you and you have the money to spend, then who am I to say anything? But if you think that spending your money is supposed to strengthen your relationship with this person, then it may just be a fool's errand. The third sign that they just aren't that into you is they have a complicated life and they are constantly seeking your advice or assistance. If every time you get together, you're low-key counseling this person, then you may just be a free therapist. Yes, you should definitely be there for your friends and provide emotional support, but they can't dominate every single time that you're together with their newest emotional or financial drama. If they always have a crisis and that is the only time you hear from them, you may be dealing with an emotional vampire. The fourth sign that someone just isn't that into you is they flake on plans. If you get them to schedule plans with you, but they're always a no-show with no real explanations, or they barely even return your calls, then you are not on their to-do list. Now, don't get me wrong here. People can be busy, and sometimes they have to cancel things or forget to return your call. But if you notice a pattern of neglect, then you should take it as a sign of where their priorities lie. People who care make an effort to show up. The fifth and the most overlooked sign that they just aren't that into you is your own frustration. This is the biggest sign that someone just isn't that interested in you. You feel like you have to experience constant disappointment just to stay in contact with this person. You feel like an afterthought. You make an honest effort to show up for them, but they just don't reciprocate. If you find yourself preparing for the worst when it comes to them, then they're not matching your level of enthusiasm. Listen, when people care about something, they figure out a way to fit it into their life. And if they're not doing that for you, then you're just not a priority to them. So just accept the reality, stop wasting your time, and move on. And remember, if you'd like to book a one-on-one coaching session with me, all you have to do is send me an email. And I will see you in the next one.